Stop feeling sorry for yourself. The most insufferable types of people to hang out with, to be friends with, are those who blame, who think life is so negative. Like, oh, I couldn't do this because I didn't have this growing up. Oh, my parents weren't as well connected. I didn't have money. I couldn't do blah, blah, blah. Sure, they're all factors, but if you let that control you, and if that's the way you perceive life negatively, like nothing goes your way and you're just doomed to never succeed, then it will never happen. The people that I this, personally speaking, I will never, and I literally do not enjoy hanging out with people who always have a negative perspective in life. They don't think life is great. They don't think there's a lot of opportunities coming their way, because listen, I've been there. I'm a refugee and immigrant. I came to America with my family knowing nothing. We had nothing, no money. I grew up poor, absolutely nothing. And yet, here I am now, about to finish my college degree, fully paid off all of college with through scholarships, to not in student debt. I've traveled so much for business. I own a business, and so much more. And so much more. I've had 6 internships, literally so much more. The only reason why I was able to do all these things is because I didn't let my circumstances and the way that I was brought up with little resources to affect how far I can go in life. And I'm only getting started. I'm about to graduate, and I'm literally only getting started. And you need to be the same way. If you think that life is doomed, you will never succeed, then that's how it will be. It's all what you make of life. And I'm Catholic. I believe in God, and I believe that God will always give you opportunities, but He will not willingly hand them out just for you to have. He wants you to be prepared for them, and you have to work hard so you're prepared for those opportunities that He has in store for you. But if you don't work hard, you don't move, you don't do what you have to do, they will never come. They will never come. He gives to those who work hard. I recently had this conversation. Me and my best friend, and my sister, we were talking, and we got we grabbed some food yesterday, and we were just saying how for some reason, what we see on social media, how we see other kids our age react, they have such a negative view of life. Like, because we weren't born, like, for example, like I see this all the time, because I wasn't born into a rich family, I can't go to college, or I can't um get a good job because I don't have the connections. I can't start a business because I don't know how to. I don't have the resources. I didn't either. I didn't either. And don't get me wrong, it is definitely harder for you to do all those things and with somebody that has the connections or money, but it doesn't mean it's impossible. You just have to work twice as hard. I always tell my family this, and my sister, I have to work things 10 times as hard as other people because I never was spoon fed anything. But that honestly makes me feel so much like joyful or grateful for everything that I do get, because by God's will, everything that I have gotten is one, through Him, two, I worked for it. I worked for it, and now I'm able to have the connections and the network to help other people achieve their dreams, and I'm able to pay it forward to other people who are maybe in a similar situation as me that just needed some guidance. But if you don't work hard and you always tell yourself, oh, this is the only reason this person got it is because of this reason, I can't get it because of that, then you will never get it. You will genuinely never get it. Stop feeling sorry for yourself. You're only putting yourself in a box, and you're not letting yourself grow at all. At all. And I honestly, I see this happen a lot in college. A lot of people maybe do have the resources, they do have the money, they do have the network, the family, the backing, the support, and yet they don't abuse that privilege that they have, and they don't take advantage of it. Because guys, don't get me wrong, once I have kids, I'm praying I can give my kids nepotism. That's the whole point of you being a parent, to make sure that your kids don't have as hard of a life as you did growing up. That being said, my kids better work hard, and if you have the network, the resources, the support, the family, the backing, you better be one of those people that takes advantage of it the most. Because if you don't, then you'll go through one of the most important parts of your lives, literally just growing up, not experiencing all the opportunities that come with it. So I think what I'm trying to say is, the moment you start feeling sorry for yourself and feel so negative about everything that happens in your life, you will not be able to grow. And don't get me wrong, I've had some terrible things happen in my life, and I would always ask, like, God, why is this happening to me? Like, why am I going through all that stuff? But that didn't mean I wasn't grateful for life. And in the end, I just ended up trusting that there's a reason why something doesn't happen, or there's a reason why something does happen in your life. It's all part of a bigger plan that he has for you. All you have to do is trust in him, work hard, and he will deliver. Because I faced those exact moments, and it took me, and the thing is sometimes you won't know what he has planned for you. It might take a couple months, a couple years, or you'll never know. One time something really bad happened to me, and it took me 8 months to finally realize why God made that happen. And right now I'm so grateful it did, and I wouldn't trade it for the world. I would go through it every single time if I could. Just, I know you, and I know that you have so much potential. You're letting these external things and emotions get in the way of you using your full potential to succeed in life. And it breaks my heart to see this, because I've seen so many people who are so smart, who have the drive, who have the passion, but they're letting their brain hold them back. They're letting their mindset hold them back. And if you can just fix your mindset and the way you view life, then you will literally be unstoppable. Like, I'm about to graduate college, and I genuinely feel like life is just beginning. I did so much in college. I'm traveling so much for business. I'm getting my degree. I'm minoring in something as well. I've started my own business, and I just feel like life is just starting for me. Never think that your life will end after a specific point in time. Like, for example, I see a lot of people saying, oh, like, college was the best years of my life, I want to go back, I hate adult life. College was just the beginning. It was like a little sneak peek of what your life can be. But again, it's all about how you view things. The way you view things, your mindset and your brain have so much power over what happens in your life. And I'm a firm believer that we have, there's so much of our brain power that we have not unlocked, and once we do, we are literally unstoppable. But the most important thing that you can get started on right now is just shifting the way you think. Thinking more positively on life, even when negative things happen, and it will be hard, will genuinely help you in the future, for your career, for your emotional regulation, literally everything. And take me as an example. Like, I was very bitter, like 4 to 5 years ago, and I learned slowly that if I continue being bitter about everything that's happened to me in life, then I will live an unfulfilling life. I'm like, and I shifted my mindset completely. Like, I'm in control of my life. I can decide what happens and what doesn't happen. If anything else that happens around me is not in my control. The only thing I can control is myself. So why don't you control yourself to be this person who works hard, who uses their potential, who tries to create change in the world or build something? Your brain is so powerful. And if you keep feeding it negative thoughts, then negative thoughts will come out. And negative thoughts will come to you because you attract what you put out. But if you feed it positive thoughts and you're ambitious and you're like, I'm gonna do this, if I fail, doesn't matter, I'm learning, I keep going, then positive things will come to you. And God always has a plan. No matter what happens, He's always there for you, but He cannot give you what He wants to give you unless you are prepared for it. And you need to start preparing for it. He wants to give you something. He's just waiting for you to start acting, to start believing. This is just start shifting your mindset and how you view things. My main point is, stop feeling sorry for yourself. You're doing your future self a disservice, and your present self. You are holding yourself back, and there's nothing more frustrating than the reason why you cannot move forward and succeed is because of yourself. Remember, as always, you are not normal. I am not normal. We are not here to do normal things, which means our paths are going to look a little different than everybody else's, and that's perfectly okay.